And what we are seeing for the past 6 months is their subtle attempt to exert pressure below the threshold of conflict. So they're using white ships, they use the maritime militia, they are using water cannons, or gray zone approaches which are actually illegal, uncalled for, unprofessional actions, if only to be able to impose the will on us in the West Philippine Sea.
I mean, the gray zone thing has been there for quite some time in terms of the discussion. The reason I'm asking about the last 6 months per se is because we're seeing injury of Filipino servicemen. This is not something that was happening before. We saw them using the armada of their militia forces. We saw them using their Coast Guard to bully us, to swarm us. Those things have been happening for years now. But in the past 6 months, you have injury of Filipino Navy servicemen. This looks to me like the darkest shade of gray zone, if not something between gray zone and direct clashes, armed clashes. So I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Are we entering a new phase of Chinese aggression or intimidation tactics in the area?
It's a new phase in the sense that the actions now are more geared towards imposing their will. Back then, it would be illegal actions like cutting across your bow, nudging the ships. This time, those water cannons are very, very strong. First, we had 4...
How strong? I mean, if this is a Mike Tyson punch or Pacquiao punch, how many of that?
Pacquiao and Tyson combined. It's strong.
It kills people. I mean, you punch someone with that power.
It will throw you off your feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anybody on the open deck would get hit and fall off the ship into the water. First time we had 4 injured and then we had 3 injured. It's an escalation of previous illegal actions of them, but it's not yet at the threshold of conflict. So that's the way China operates. They will push you to the brink. It's brinksmanship. They will do everything to make you fire the first shot or commit a false move.
What do you think is China trying to achieve here? Are they trying to intimidate us into submission? Are they trying to figure out how far we're willing to go? What do you think is going on here? Again, this is an intention analysis, so it's always a little bit probabilistic, but I want to understand how the Philippine Navy analyzes this.
China would like us, it's very Chinese thought when it comes to war fighting. They would like to win without fighting.
Fighting a war,
but more importantly, without the adversary fighting back against them. So they will do everything which is not on the book, except firing the first shot, except actually going to war, and commit the first mistake. The Philippine Navy knows that, the AFP knows that. We have told our ground troops, be very careful of them putting you in a situation that you will make the first mistake. You'll fire the first shot. So we have told our troops the use of force for mission accomplishment is not allowed. Meaning in the RORE, we do not allow you to use force, weapons, firearms. Of course, without infringing on the universal right of self-defense.